Welcome back to the show. Highlights from the Los Alamitos Esperanza contest coming up. We got at 7 o'clock. Live high school football every Friday night right here on OCN. As I mentioned, we do want to show you highlights of the biggest game of the night. Los Alamitos taking on Esperanza. It is the number 2 and 3 ranked teams in our OCN top 10. This is always one of the greatest rivalries in Orange County football, and who better to cover it than OCN's Jim Watson?
Who else?
Who else?
No one else works here. They all left. Yeah, I just got in. Is the tie all right?
Yeah, good enough.
It's kind of wacky. I just got off the freeway. Yeah, this game always turns out to be one of the best in the county. Strangely enough, and I think Rick can back me up on this, it didn't get the hype that it normally deserves, and I think that's because some of the steam went to the modern-day Servite game a week ago. This is 2 versus 3. Esperanza versus Los Al. Remember, last year, Los Alamitos came into this contest ranked number 1, not only in the county, but in the nation. And the big upset by Esperanza is they sack Kevin Federick 11 times. They win it 21-17 as they come into this one. The only loss between these two teams was an opening week defeat. Servite beat Esperanza in the last minute. Nothing else needs to be said. Let's go to the tape. Los Al and Esperanza at the Vets. And that's Brian Barnes, the 6'7", 290-pound center and coach's baby boy. Number 56 for Los Al. First quarter, no score. Los Al's Ryan Dunbar, one of the best receivers in the county, catches one from Dave Parrish. Good hands on defense for him. Nice return all the way down to the Esperanza 21-yard line. The Griffs have added a new wrinkle to their passing game this year. It's called a running game, and this kid can carry the pill. Roy Roberts, how many guys does he shed and still manages to get in the end zone? One of the best runs of the year, 15 yards, but lots of broken tackles. It's 7-0 as Los Al's on the board first, and Sean Stein is pretty happy about it. Griffins would also be on the board second as well. Stein to Ife Ohalate, the sweet one-handed grab, and this is why he has all the college recruiters sending him love notes. Ife streaks 45 yards to make it a 13-0 lead, and the Los Al fans so happy they're chucking cheerleaders. Esperanza not about to go home early. Dave Parrish forced from the pocket, and the right-handed quarterback will throw it with the left. Stop it! 18 yards and a first down to Rod Jackson. During the first quarter, the Aztecs had nothing going on the ground, but in the second, Jamal Footman busts out 17 yards down to the Los Al 7-yard line. Couple of plays after that. It's Footman's alter ego. Jamie Smith gets the call and rings the bell, cutting the lead to 13-7 Los Al. More Esperanza, more ground attack, more Footman. Into the secondary, bangs a Louis and heads down the chalk. 35 yards before he just steps out of bounds at the LA 10-yard line. Very next step. Footman on the trap. Great work up front by the Hogs. Jamal High steps into the promised land. It's 14-13 Aztecs at the break. They had a field goal in the third quarter. 17-13, but they change things up, go to the air. Also changes their luck. Parrish picked by Dave Bacani. Solid return to midfield. Later in the drive, facing a 4th down. Stein rolls from the pocket and finds Blair Havens. His catch and carry would move the sticks, give him a new set of downs at the 4. End of the third quarter, and Barnes keeps the Cats focused. From the 3-inch line, Stein goes over the top. The ball is knocked loose, but no, he's already in. It's a touchdown, 20-17, Los Alamitos. But back comes the red and gold. Footman leads the drive. 80 yards from end to end. He'll get 18 right here on this effort. And then through another center gap. How good is this offensive line? He spins. He's in. Touchdown Esperanza with 4 minutes to go. They hold on to win. 24-20. Esperanza wins the ball game. What a terrific contest it was. It almost always is, Rick. You've seen these games before. And just when you think they can't get any better, they do. I talked to John Barnes, the Los Al coach, in the tunnel before the game, and he just laughed and he said, you know, this is as good as it gets. This is high school football, and it's gotten beyond hate or revenge or anything. It's just a mutual respect with 2 of the best programs in the county, and they put on another great show. And
they might very well hook up again in the playoffs.
No doubt, and I'll tell you what, at the end of the game, Los Al had a double reverse pass back to Stein. He threw it deep. And they had a chance. They were at midfield, but Esperanza's front line came up with a big sack to end things, and the clock ran out. Played the whole game without a scoreboard clock, and I know that that might end up in the paper somewhere. You know, the coaches will play that in. I don't think it was a big factor. I think it played a role, but I don't think it changed the outcome.
All right, Jim, thank you much. We just have enough time to get to all the finals. Esperanza knocking off Los Alamitos 24-20. The Lobos out of the Garden Grove League roll over La Quinta. In the Golden West League, Saddle
told me they really did. And then
you did good. You look great out there. Okay, down in front.
You didn't look like a geek.
Pretty squeezy. There's the quarterback. Brooklyn, the tailback.
We have this. More than one. Hi. Oh, I know you. Take me a minute to get here.
And off to Brooklyn over the left side of the line.
All right, up and down. Let's go.
Brooklyn back. The Aztecs. Kick goes short. Taken over the back of Brooklyn. Frank Chancellor, number 16, to kick off for the Oilers. Split kick. 9-yard line. And off to number
Oh, there they go. Okay, here we go. One. Oops, do it again. That was a twitch.